A curfew has gone into effect in part of downtown Los Angeles amid protests against immigration crackdowns. The development comes just days after President Trump mobilized National Guard troops and Marines. Now President Trump says his deployment in Los Angeles could be just the beginning. Natalie Brand has his warning for other cities.
President Trump is defending his decision to deploy the National Guard and Marines to Los Angeles in response to protests over ICE raids.
It can only go right by having the military. It de-escalates. I mean, that was the only way.
The administration says the troops are providing protection for federal law enforcement and federal buildings.
Law enforcement, they need to have their hands untied where they can do their jobs.
Under federal law, active duty military cannot be used for domestic law enforcement purposes unless the president invokes the Insurrection Act. So far, he has not done that.
We're hoping it's going to get under control. We hope the curfew will work, and we're going to continue to do everything we can to keep California safe.
With protests popping up in more cities and more demonstrations planned for this weekend, coinciding with a military parade in Washington, D.C. for the Army's 250th birthday, President Trump had this warning.
For those people that want to protest, they're going to be met with very big force.
This is really authoritarian.
Former Republican Senator Chuck Hagel, who also served as defense secretary in the Obama administration, is concerned about politicizing the military.
That's what our senior officers are worried about and will continue to worry about as to how the president further intends to use the military against American citizens.
President Trump also announced at Fort Bragg Tuesday he is restoring the names of 7 Army bases originally named for Confederate military figures. Congress had ordered those name changes, which were completed under President Biden. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.